Hello, future CAs. Welcome back to my channel. One of the most critical yet often overlooked aspect of your CA exam is the 15 minutes of reading time you get before the actual writing begins. These 15 minutes can set the tone for your entire exam. And today I am going to break down a foolproof strategy to make the most out of every second. Stick around because I'll be sharing a minute by minute breakdown that can help you maximize your score. If you are new to my channel, I request you to subscribe and hit the bell icon below so that you can get notified when I post new videos. Alright, let's dive into the strategy. The strategy is broken down into three key phases: the first 5 minutes, the next 5 minutes, and the final 5 minutes. The first 5 minutes are all about getting a bird's eye view of the question paper and deciding the question that you will not be answering. Here's what you need to do: scan the entire paper quickly, flip through the pages to understand the structure and number of questions. Look out for any compulsory sections or instructions that you absolutely cannot miss. Identify familiar questions. As you skim through, make mental notes of the questions that immediately seem familiar and doable. These are the questions you are going to tackle first once the writing begins. Spot any red flags. Identify the questions or section that appear difficult or complex at first glance. This will help you avoid wasting time on them initially and plan better. Decide which question you will not answer. In most of the papers, the first question is compulsory. Then you will have a choice to leave one question out of the others. So, first deciding which question you will not answer is important. You can decide to leave the question for which you know the least answer. The goal of these first 5 minutes is to adapt yourself to the question paper. So, nothing catches you off guard when you start writing, and also decide which question you will not answer in case of choice available. Now, let's move on to the next 5 minutes, which are crucial for setting your game plan. Prioritize your questions. Based on your initial scan, start mentally prioritizing the questions. Decide which questions you'll attempt first, based on difficulty and your confidence level. Start with the ones you know best to secure those marks early on. In case of CA Inter and CA Final exams, you will have both objective types, that is MCQ, and descriptive type. The MCQ questions are compulsory and can fetch you 30 marks. So you can attempt these in the beginning or in between. Do not keep these for the end, as these are the scoring areas. Estimate time allocation. Quickly estimate how much time you'll allocate to each section or question. Remember, this doesn't have to be exact, but should give you a rough idea so you don't spend much time on any one question. Identify question requirements. For questions with multiple part or sections, understand what each part is asking for. If a question has sub questions, note this down mentally or underline it in the question paper if allowed. During these 5 minutes, you are basically strategizing your battle plan, deciding where to attack first and how to manage your time effectively throughout the exam. Finally, let's talk about the last 5 minutes. This is where you will mentally prepare for the execution. Deep dive into first question. Focus on the first couple of questions you plan to answer. Read them carefully and start formulating answers in your mind. This will give you a head start once the writing time begins. Spotting tricky areas. Take another look at the tricky or unfamiliar questions. If they require calculation, start thinking about the formulas or steps you will need. If it's a theory question, recall any key points or concepts related to it. Stay calm and focused. Use the last minute to calm your nerves. Deep breaths, a quick scan of your strategy, and a positive mindset will help you enter the writing phase with confidence. These final 5 minutes are all about fine tuning your strategy and getting mentally prepared to execute it. And there you have it, a minute by minute breakdown of how to effectively utilize the 15 minutes of reading time in your CA exam. Remember, these 15 minutes aren't just about reading, they are about strategizing, prioritizing, and mentally preparing yourself to ace the exam. Implement this strategy and you'll see the difference it makes. Thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Also, hit the notification bell so you never miss out on more tips and strategies for acing your CA exams. All the best for your exams, and I will see you all in the next video.